Oskaloosa Indians football is on the air, live on the No Coast Network. Brought to you by Clow Valve Company, Oskaloosa Vision Center, Mahaska Drug, Hawkeye Real Estate, Edward Jones Investments, Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy, Pella Printing, Quincy Place Mall in Ottumwa, Fred's Muffler Shop, Malcolm Lumber, Bank Iowa, the Rock Island Tap, Northern Mahaska Specialty Care Center, Robert Auld Investments, Kelly Style Insurance, Lighton State Bank, Falvey Lumber, and Certified Pest Control. Your keys to the game sponsor is Craig Ford. And now, live Oskaloosa Indians football action on the No Coast Network.
After last week's overtime win over Pella, 36-35, what can the Oskaloosa Indians do for an encore? We'll find out tonight when they take on the Knoxville Panthers. Good evening, everyone. I'm Joe Lancello speaking to you tonight from Kenlock Stadium in Knoxville. The Indians come into tonight's game 6-1, 3-0 in the Class 3A District 7 play, so the Indians leading the district. And so with 2 games left in district play, the Indians have it all in their own hands. Knoxville comes in with a record of 3-4. They are 1-2 in district play. Knoxville coming off their first district win of the year last week, a big 47-12 victory at South Tama. We will hear from Coach Jake Jenkins, get his thoughts about the big win over Pella last week, as well as tonight's matchup with Knoxville. We'll do that when we come back in 3 minutes. This is Oskaloosa High Football on the No Coast Network.
Hello, my name is Craig Ford, and just over a year ago, I purchased the Ford dealership in Oskaloosa. We changed the name to Craig Ford, and we got to work making it better. In our first year, we have increased our sales by over 100%. We believe in both big discounts and exceptional service. Not just when you buy a vehicle, but the entire time you own your vehicle. Craig Ford is a great place to buy your next new or pre-owned vehicle.
My name is Luke Harris, and I'm proud to be a local farmer. Partnering with Lighton State Bank helps me in my farming enterprise to make sound day-to-day decisions from a financial perspective because they provide the financial stability and advice that I need to run my business the way it needs to be ran. My name is Luke.
At Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy, we're proud to keep the Oskaloosa Indians and their fans safe and feeling good on and off the field. Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy is the expert in injury care, orthopedics, and sports rehab, with a new facility in Oskaloosa, complete with an open gym area in addition to several private treatment rooms. If pain is bugging you, come see the experts at Kinetic Edge for a free injury screen. Find out more, including why the Oskaloosa Indians trust Kinetic Edge, at kineticedgept.com.
For over 30 years, Pella Printing has been leading the way in the print industry with quality equipment, modern facilities, and skilled staff. The Pella approach combines old-world craftsmanship with today's cutting-edge technology to provide brilliant printed products at a value price. They take the time to understand clients' needs from design to pre-press to printing and delivery to build lasting relationships with their customers. Whether you need personalized graduation announcements, oversized posters and banners, marketing materials, or stationery, Pella Printing offers a broad assortment of quality printed products done with speed and precision. Pella Printing, where technology and craftsmanship meet.
Hawkeye Real Estate is your one-stop source for everything real estate in Mahaska County and the surrounding area. Whether commercial, residential, or acreages, we've got you covered with the area's largest pool of real estate professionals, full-time support staff, and property management services. With over $19 million in sales volume for 2016, Hawkeye continues to be Oskaloosa's leading real estate office. Discover what thousands already know. When it's time to make a move, get the Hawkeye Edge.
If you think there's room for improvement in your investment game plan, or that maybe you should send in some new plays, take a time out and talk to an experienced investment professional. I'm Bob Auld of Robert Auld Investments, an investment advisor with over 31 years of experience in Oskaloosa and Southern Iowa. Let me help you find some new strategies. Call 673-9448 or 1-800-444-AULD.
Robert Auld is a registered representative offering securities and investment advisory services through SagePoint Financial Inc., member FINRA and SIPC. Welcome back to our pregame show. The Oskaloosa Indians on the road in Knoxville tonight. Coach Jake Jenkins of the Indians joins me now. And I would imagine with all the gloom, with the skies here, you guys have been just bright as everything after that overtime win over Pella last week.
Yeah, we really didn't think about the weather too much. We, obviously hurt our passing game a little bit, but we still ran the ball, we still threw the ball, and we still were able to do what we needed to do. So you can't control the weather, you can only control how you react to it. So we're trying to react and keep a positive attitude and just kind of embrace it. And tonight might be a muddy, rainy mess, and if so, we need to react better than our opponent.
I know going into the Pella game, I was thinking that one key would be to get Pella's punt team on the field because they hadn't been very often this season. And yet, let's see, their first possessions forced them into a punt. Rashawn Braggs had an interception, and then 2 more punts, and you're up 14-0.
Yeah, it was a good start to the game. We got out the gate, and we have got out the gate for the last few weeks fairly well. And so then we had the big stop, at the beginning, and then our offense was just imposing their will, and we marched down the field and scored. It was great to see that happen. We did have a little bit of short field, but then, like you said, with the interception with Rashawn Braggs, and then White Kerr had an interception too. So defensively, I was happy with the way that they played, especially on the edge at the corner position.
Casey Hill had one of those nights, 5 touchdowns in all. He had a kickoff return for a touchdown, and he had the touchdown in overtime too. Yeah,
it's one of those where it's just sometimes things just come together. And it's pretty special when it happens. And Casey's been working really hard for a long time, and this game meant a lot to him. Your last game meant a lot to him, just because senior year, and it's always been a big rivalry. They wanted to be the team that really took him down to move our program forward. And so now we have a district championship on the line, and so we want to finish tough. But no, Casey had a wonderful game, had an excellent game last week.
Cole Kraber, another one of the captains that do. He had a big fumble recovery late in the third quarter.
Yeah, Kraber's one of those guys. He just grinds. He's a defensive player through and through. He's a very talented young man, multiple sports, and he's a really good linebacker. He reads well. He's just extremely tough and really coachable. So he's the kind of guy that you love having on the defensive side of the ball.
There were a couple of times where they got field goals, including the one that actually tied up the game. So that can be something that's positive for the defense too.
Yeah, we did. We held them, and that one we didn't realize how important it was. We held them, and they threw to their number 44 right before that, and we had some guys there that were knocking the ball away, and then they forced them to that field goal to tie it. And I really thought we were going to block it. It dribbled back, and they barely got it off, and it barely gets up and over the uprights, and so we go to OT. So we did hold them when we needed to, and it was really too close for comfort. And we actually caused a turnover in overtime too, which was called a touchdown. Unfortunately, they hit it and it punched it out of the end zone, and on film we can see it clearly. And so that was unfortunate. But sometimes you get some calls, sometimes you don't. So we just played through it, and then our offense stepped up in a big way.
Talk again about making a call to go for the 2-point conversion in the overtime rather than just kick it and go for a second round of overtime.
Well, a few things went into that. So we had the lightning that was around that we had seen, and it could have been called at any time. And so we went out there and we decided to play the first overtime, and we knew the lightning was coming. We knew the weather was coming. So as a coach, I immediately, once we said we were going to play, I thought we need to be on defense because we know what we need to beat. And so our captains went out there and we got the toss, and then we were out on defense. Unfortunately, they scored. Even with the fumble, they scored, and then they made the extra point. So it was right then and there that I thought we got to go for 2 because the weather that's coming in, plus when we score, let's dial up our best offensive play and let's just go for 2. We're either going to win this thing right now or we're going to lose it. And so that's just something that we decided, and we turned it over to the offensive side, and then Coach Dowd and the offensive coaches made that call. Fortunately, it worked for us this time.
So a win over Pella, which puts you into the state's top 10 right now at number 9 this week, and winning the district title is basically in your hands.
Yeah, it is. We need to continue to improve. That's it, and it starts with Knoxville. We're all about the next game and playing our best football. So our best football is yet to be played, and no matter what the conditions, we just need to play our best football, move forward, and find a way to get a victory tonight.
Knoxville is a team that's a little short on numbers. It seems like they're a little short on size too. What have you seen from them on tape?
A lot of power running. It's like kind of the Newton theory. They run a lot. Coach Keller was at Newton for a while. It's a different offense than the Cardinals run, but he likes the power sweep, and he likes a lot of wings. So you're going to see wing sets with 30 personnel, 31 personnel, where they have 3 backs or 2 backs, and either single tight or double tight. So you'll see a lot of running. I suspect you'll see 90% or 95% running tonight. And then when they do pass, we better be ready for it. The play action pass, your defensive backs can't fall asleep because you don't want to give up a home run ball.
What will be the important things tonight?
We need to be a more physical team tonight. We need to want this game more, and we need to just not let weather be a factor. We need to adjust better than our opponent, and I think if we do that, I think we're going to have a good opportunity to win this game.
All right, best of luck.
Thank you very much.
That's Jake Jenkins, coach of the Oskaloosa Indians. We'll be back with our pregame show and the starting lineups as Oskaloosa plays at Knoxville. We'll be back in 3 minutes on the No Coast Network.
Hey everyone, I'm Tyler Van Welden, your local expert at Malcolm Lumber. At Malcolm Lumber, we pride ourselves in being your local lumberyard. We boast competitive prices that you find at the big box stores and unmatched service that the big box stores can't provide. Our one-on-one service is what sets us apart. Our knowledgeable experts are here ready to help build you a better future. And thanks to the community for having us all these years. You can continue to find Malcolm Lumber at our 3 locations in Grinnell, Montezuma, and Oskaloosa. Malcolm Lumber is here for you, start to finish.
Keep up to date on what's going on at the Quincy Place Mall in Ottumwa by joining our text club today. Simply text QPM to 64600. You will receive reminders of our sidewalk sales and other events. Also, when you join our text club, you will be entered for a chance to win a gift certificate. So join our text club today. Text QPM to 64600 and don't forget to like us on Facebook. We'll see you at the Quincy Place Mall at 1110 North Quincy Avenue in Ottumwa.
Fred's Muffler Shop in Oskaloosa has been a family-owned and operated business for over 55 years and is proud to support our community and the student athletes in it. Fred's Muffler provides their customers with bumper-to-bumper quality work done with hometown dependability and competitive prices. Come see what's new at Fred's Muffler Shop in the brand new showroom located at 1214 A Avenue West in Oskaloosa.
You built a castle so that the prince and princess can live happily ever after. You brought the sunshine to shine upon the whole family's future. But when the sun hides behind the clouds, State Farm can help. We put the life back in life insurance to protect your family's finances, not only in the future, but today.
Call your State Farm agent Kelly Style in Oskaloosa today.
Oskaloosa Vision Center's hometown doctors have strong roots in Oskaloosa and are dedicated to serving the community. We use state-of-the-art equipment to provide high-quality, professional eye care through comprehensive eye exams, medical care for eye infection and disease treatment, as well as emergency aid and pre- and post-operative care. With our large variety of prescription glasses, sunglasses, and contact lenses, we strive to meet the needs of all patients, from newborn to adult. Oskaloosa Vision Center. Come see us today.
Water is more than just a source of life. We have fun with it, clean with it, grow with it, save lives with it. How water gets to us is rarely ever thought about. But at Clow Valve Company, water is never taken for granted. We design and build some of the most advanced water valves and hydrants in the world from one of the cleanest, greenest, and safest facilities in the United States. Clow Valve Company, it's more.
Craig Ford Keys to the Game brought to you by Craig Ford in Oskaloosa. Keys being for the Indians not to relax. The district, they may have a leg up in the district race right now with a 1-game lead over Pella with 2 games to go, but they haven't won it yet. So this is not a time to let up. It's a time to just continue the momentum that they have had before. Second thing would be to watch out for halfback passes from Knoxville's Kieran Nichols. He has been known to line up as a wing or in the backfield and throw a halfback pass. He's thrown a dozen passes this season. So that would be a trick play to be on the lookout for. And another key would be to have strong play on the special teams. Good plays on the punting, on the kickoff coverage, kickoff return, and punt return. And also on the field goal teams as well. Our keys to the game tonight brought to you by Craig Ford in Oskaloosa. Oskaloosa won the coin toss. They have deferred. It will be Knoxville receiving when we get underway in just a few minutes. As I mentioned earlier, Oskaloosa now ranked 9th in the state by Associated Press in Class 3A. Pella still ahead of the Indians in 8th place. But checking the RPI from the Iowa High School Athletic Association, Oskaloosa is now 8th in that ranking, with Pella ranked 13th. So the Indians just need to win out, and they would win the district and
very likely have a home playoff game in 2 weeks. Aaron Blom to kick off for Oskaloosa. Indians in their traveling white shirts with maroon numbers, gray pants, and the maroon helmets with the Indian logo. Pella in basic black helmets with a K on the left side of the helmet and the player's uniform number on the right side of the helmet and white numbers on the shirts. Blom's kickoff will hit at the 5-yard line, be picked up by Kieran Nichols. Up the far side, gets away from one man, and is stopped in the vicinity of the 20-yard line. And it will be on the 20 where Knoxville starts first and 10. Christian Magana, a senior, is their quarterback. 14 of 38 in the air for 178 yards, 2 touchdowns with 3 interceptions. Kieran Nichols is the halfback. Tyler Wells and Keegan Cox will start at the halfbacks. Mike Hudson is the wide receiver. And Ben Olsen is the tight end. And Olsen lines up wide to the left with the ball in the far hash. Knoxville going from right to left. Magana out of the pistol, rolling to his left. Dumps it off on the near side. Nice reaching catch of the 24-yard line by Mike Hudson as he was diving to make the grab. Hudson with 11 catches on the year for 120 yards and a touchdown and 2 extra points going into tonight. Pick up a 4 on that play, 2nd down and 6 for Knoxville. Knoxville's offensive line, Kendall Power is the center. Blaze Hubler and Nyan Baker are the guards. Kyle Ramsey and Tyler Peterson the tackles. Receiver wide right, double tight end set, and the wing on the right side coming around on the left side on a handoff will gain about 2 yards, and that was Kieran Nichols. And he was brought down by linebacker Tommy Kuhn. 1 on the play, makes it 3rd and 5 for Knoxville. Indians with a 4-3 set, Nick Dykstra and Walker Newman the ends. Tyson Brooklander and Kenny Satimi the tackles. Cole Kraber, Aaron Blom, and Casey Hill the starting linebackers. And we'll get the secondary in a second. On 3rd down, toss to the far side to Tyler Wells. Get around the corner right side, 25-yard line, and stopped in the vicinity of the first down marker. Tyler Wells, 5'10", 165, a senior. And we've got a penalty on the play, so that... And holding against Knoxville is the call. Oskaloosa secondary, Cade Snakenberg back from an injury he suffered a couple of weeks ago. He'll play at the corner spot along with Wyatt Creer. Rashawn Briggs will also rotate in the corner spot. Zayan Mamoun is the brave or the strong safety, and Coy Snakenberg is the free safety. And we'll be talking with linebacker Cole Kraber, one of the Oskaloosa co-captains, during our halftime tonight. 3rd and 11 for Knoxville at their own 19-yard line. Magana out of the pistol. Fake. Rolls to the right and passes caught by the tight end Eric Olsen, or Ben Olsen rather, and he'll go to the 35-yard line for a first down. Ben Olsen, just his 7th catch of the year. He's got 1 touchdown this season, 5'10", 170-pound junior. Pick up a 16 and the first down of the ball game for the Knoxville Panthers. Hudson lines up wide to the left. Magana out of the pistol. Man coming in motion from the far side will take the handoff on a jet sweep. Carter Bailey, the ball carrier, hit at the 42-yard line by Zayan Mamoun. Carter Bailey, 46 carries on the year, 309 yards and 5 touchdowns coming into this evening. He gained 7 on that play to the 42-yard line of Knoxville. It'll be 2nd down and 3 for the Panthers. Field is in pretty good shape. It's a natural grass field here in Knoxville. Just the 2nd time the Indians have played on grass this season. The other time was at Grinnell. Receiver wide right, wings to both sides. Magana out of the pistol. And an inside handoff will gain a couple of yards, and that was Tyler Wells on the carry. Knoxville will use a lot of motion. In many ways, it's an offense similar to what William Penn will use. You'll see wingbacks in motion, sometimes taking the ball just to throw the defense off. 3rd and 1 for Knoxville at their own 44. Magana will give it off for Bailey coming around the left side again, but this time he's hitting the backfield for a loss. Linebacker Tommy Kuhn was in on the hit. And a loss of 4, or make that 3 to the 41-yard line. And that will set up 4th down and 4. And Knoxville will punt it away with 8:05 to go in the opening quarter. Magana, the quarterback, is the punter. He averages 36.9 a kick. But with him being the punter, you got to be aware of a possible fake. Magana will kick it away, no pressure. The ball sails over Tyler Miller's head, and Tyler will run it down the 7-yard line as he's outkicked the coverage. 10-yard line, 20-yard line, down far sideline, 30, 35, 40, 45, cuts inside, 50, down the sideline again to the 45, and well into Knoxville territory. Tyler Miller with a great return as Magana seemed to have outkicked his coverage. And we do have a penalty flag on that play, though. The ball was returned to the Knoxville 40. Now the penalty is against Oskaloosa. Our officiating crew, Tony Slack is the referee, Jordan Dinkla the umpire, Trevor Trotter the head linesman, Dylan Dinkla is the line judge. The Dinklas are brothers, and Clark Trotter is the back judge. Clark Trotter is the father of head linesman Trevor Trotter. So as Sly and the Family Stone would say, it's a family affair on this officiating crew. The penalty is marked from the spot of the foul. And Oskaloosa will start at their own 11-yard line. With 7:35 to go in the opening quarter, no score. So instead of a great return by Tyler Miller, giving the Indians the ball in Knoxville territory, they're going to start at their own 11. 2 receivers wide to either side. Colt Henry, the quarterback, out of the pistol. Casey Hill at his right hip. Hill takes the handoff, going over the left side. And he will gain to about the 15. Gain of 4, 2nd and 6. 4 wide receiver set. Dylan Van Leuven, Nick Dykstra, Isaac Schultz, and Tyler Miller. 3 receivers now to the left and 1 to the right. Van Leuven splits out a little bit wider to the right. Toss for Hill trying to get around the left side, is hit in the backfield and is hit again. And good penetration that time defensively by Knoxville. And Casey will lose a yard of that play to the 14-yard line, setting up 3rd down and 7 for the Indians. Again, no huddle from Oskaloosa. Ball in the far hash as the Indians go left to right. Cole Henry from the pistol. Back to throw. Looking, pass cut, 35-yard line to the 40, and down to the 45-yard line of Oskaloosa. The catch by Nick Dykstra, 6 foot, 185-pound senior. And the Indians have their first down of the night. On a gain of 32 yards. Dykstra, 21 catches for 258 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 2 extra points going into tonight's game. 2 running backs in the backfield. Tyler Miller gets the handoff. He'll go up the middle across the 50 to the 49 of Knoxville. Tyler Miller has rushed for 337 yards and 3 touchdowns. He's also caught 37 passes for 8 touchdowns on the season. Gain of 6, 2nd down 4 for the Indians as they're in Knoxville territory for the first time. Hill and Miller are flanking Cole Henry out of the pistol this time. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. And a give for Miller again, but this time it's snuffed out very quickly by defensive tackle Kyle Ramsey for Knoxville. Ramsey, 5'9", 250-pound junior. He's got 10.5 tackles for loss coming into tonight, and there's another one right there. Moves the ball back to Oskaloosa's 49-yard line for a loss of 2. Setting up 3rd down and 6. 5:18 to go in a scoreless first quarter. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Henry to throw. Cole with time. Pass is short, intended for Tyler Miller at the 40-yard line. Coverage by linebacker Wyatt Darnell. And the Indians now, well, let's see if they're going to go for it or not. I don't see no movement from the sidelines on 4th and 6. They are going to go for it. 4th and 6 at their own 49. Check that, a quick punt from Cole Henry. He did this last week, had a 45-yarder against Pella and gets a good bounce, and the ball will run out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. So Knoxville taking over with 4:58 to go in a scoreless first quarter. They will start at their own 16-yard line. Just a reminder for those of you hoping to watch us on RadioKMZN.com and also on MCG Cable in Oskaloosa. We are having a technical problem with that. We will have a video feed for you tomorrow on Saturday, both on MCG Cable and also on RadioKMZN.com. We'll have the video feed of the game for you on Wednesday. Magana out of the pistol. Gives it off for Wells, trying to go over the right side. Didn't get much, as he was hit by Keegan Mitz Butler, a 5'10", 260-pound junior defensive tackle. Wells picked up 2 to the 18. It'll be 2nd and 8. Knoxville with wins this season over Centerville and Sadell in non-district play. Their first district one was last week at South Tama, 47-12. Receiver wide right. Magana out of the pistol. Gives to Nichols coming from a wing on the right side, coming around the left side. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. And he'll gain 2 to make it 3rd down and 6 for Knoxville. 4 minutes to go, fast-moving first quarter. Still no score. Mike Hudson lines up wide left. Wings to both sides. Magana out of the pistol. Magana rolling to his left. Under pressure, throws downfield, and it is incomplete. A diving attempt by Carter Bailey at the 37-yard line. He just couldn't quite come up with it. And so it's 3 and out for Knoxville, and the Panthers will have to punt it away with 3:36 to go in the quarter. Other games in Class 3A District 7 tonight. Newton is playing at Pella and South Tama at Grinnell. Oskaloosa will be at South Tama next week. We'll have that for you on the No Coast Network, 7:30 kickoff. Magana back to punt. High kick. Tyler Miller fields at his own 37, bobbles it, picks it up. Goes to the far side, 40-yard line, 45, 50, at the sideline, 45, into Knoxville territory inside the 40-yard line. And a penalty flag on this play, too. It's on the far side of the field, near where the run back was, so this one may be against Oskaloosa, too. It is. It's holding. So a second major penalty on special teams, preventing the Indians from having some good field position. A blindside hit is what they're calling the penalty. Or the first one was a blindside hit. Okay. But again, The Indians, instead of having 2 possessions start in Knoxville territory at about the 40, they're going to start at their own 41-yard line here with 3:21 to go in the quarter. And still no score. Ball on the far hash as the Indians go left to right. 2 receivers wide either side. Henry out of the pistol will give it to Casey Hill. Up the middle. Across the 45-yard line, maybe to the 46. And a gain of 5. Knoxville with an unusual defense, a 3-5 setup. Ben Brewster is the nose tackle. Kyle Ramsey and Nyan Baker the tackles. We'll get the rest in a second here. On 2nd and 5 as Henry is back to throw. Dumps down on the near side. Caught by Hill, 45-yard line. Breaks a tackle. Trying to get past, spins past the man at the 15. He's got a first down at the near sideline. Nice move by Casey Hill. Got by one man, got past another, and got into Knoxville territory. And they'll mark the ball at the Panther 47-yard line. A gain of 7 and an Indians first down. They're second of the night. The linebackers for Knoxville, Blaze Hubler, Brady Pearson, Cooper Worth, Ben Olson, and Wyatt Darnell. 3 in the secondary, Mike Hudson and Kieran Nichols at the corners, Christian Magana, the free safety. Henry back to throw on first down. Dumped to the near side, caught by Aaron Blom. Breaking one tackle, and he'll go to the 40-yard line for a gain of 7. Aaron Blom, his 5th catch of the year. He had 4 for 63 yards going into tonight. Blom, the 6', 175-pound junior, will come into the game on offense occasionally as a slot receiver. Not to mention being a field goal kicker. Aaron's made 4 of 8 this season. Minute 55 to go in the first quarter. No score between Oskaloosa and Knoxville, but Oskaloosa on the move at Knoxville's 40-yard line, 2nd down and 3. Henry back to throw. Has time. Airing it out. Man open. 15-yard line. Isaac Schultz breaking a tackle, spinning into the end zone. Touchdown Oskaloosa. Isaac Schultz with his 4th touchdown grab of the year. A 40-yard scoring play, and the Indians go up 6-0 with a minute 35 to go in the opening quarter. Isaac was open on the near side of the field near the hash mark. Defenders got there, but he was able to spin away from them and get into the end zone. Aaron Blom on for the extra point. He's 29 of 30 on the season. Cole Kraber to hold. Snap is there. Kick is up and away and good. Minute 35 to go in the first quarter. It's Oskaloosa 7, Knoxville nothing. The kickoff in a minute on the No Coast Network.
Hi, I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor, Amber Coffey.
I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor, Brandon Kane.
I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor, Jennifer Main.
I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor, Jason Rosenboom.
I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor, Austin Norris.
If your saving for retirement strategy involves the phrase, "I'll get around to it someday," you need to talk with an Edward Jones Financial Advisor. When it comes to meeting your goals, time can be on your side, and there's no better time than now to get started toward your retirement goals. For sound financial advice, contact your local Edward Jones professional today. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Let's get ready for some football!
This is Wade Davidson, owner of the Rock Island Tap. We want you to come on down to the Tap starting Sunday, September 9th and watch your favorite NFL teams. We will be hosting NFL Sunday Ticket every Sunday from 11 to 11, and you can watch up to 5 games throughout the Tap. We are excited to offer you 59 various beer selections, including 24 craft and domestic beers. We will have $6 Bloody Marys with a 6-ounce beer back, along with pizzas and other snacks. Don't forget NFL Sunday Ticket here at the Rock Island Tap.
A typical quick Oskaloosa scoring drive. 59 yards in 4 plays. Took just a minute 46 off the clock. Cole Henry to Isaac Schultz, a 40-yard touchdown pass. And the Indians are up 7-0 as Aaron Blom to kick it off again. Kieran Nichols will watch that ball go out of bounds to the far sideline. And Knoxville will get some good field position on what's an illegal procedure penalty. Knoxville will start at their own 35 with a minute 35 to go at the first quarter. Pella 7, Newton 7 early in the opening quarter. in Class 3A District 7 action. We'll run down the other games going on in the neighborhood tonight. Here it's Oskaloosa leading Knoxville 7-0. And Knoxville now with two receivers wide to the right side. Wings to both sides. Magana under center. The wing on the right came in motion and was hit in the backfield as he tried to sweep left. Walker Newman leading the crowd, snuffing that out and stopping Keegan Cox for a loss. They'll mark it at the 31-yard line for a loss of 4. Check that was Nichols on the carry rather than Cox. Nichols is now at the quarterback spot when we have whistles. Nichols playing quarterback. He was warming up at that position, as well as Magana. And offside is a call on Oskaloosa here. So the Indians getting in their own way with penalties here in this first quarter. A couple of major penalties on kick returns, on punt returns, and now an offside penalty. This will make it 2nd down and 9 for Knoxville. 52 seconds go in the opening quarter. Knoxville with the ball at their own 36. Kieran Nichols, a sophomore, 5'8", 130 pounds. He will line up in the pistol. Tyler Wells at his left hip. Two receivers wide to the right side, and Nichols will keep the ball around the left side and is knocked out of bounds about the 40-yard line. Cade Snakenberg on the hit. Magana is standing on the sideline in front of us. He's not getting any kind of medical attention, so I don't think there's an injury involved here. Just trying something different. Nichols gained 5 on that play. That's going to set up 3rd and 4 for Knoxville with 27.9 seconds to go in the quarter. Two receivers wide, also a wing on the right side. Tight end on the left side. Nichols will keep it, slipped and fell at the 40-yard line and just got back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on that play. That'll set up 4th and 4. With 13 seconds to go in the quarter, it would appear Knoxville is just going to let things run out, and we'll go to the second quarter. 1 quarter in the books from Knoxville, and our score is Oskaloosa 7, Knoxville nothing. We'll have the second quarter in 1 minute on the No Coast Network.
Falvey Lumber and Hardware in Eddyville and Albia is dedicated to providing their customers with friendly service. Falvey Lumber and Hardware values your business and has made it their mission to provide reliable products and services with their customer-driven approach. Falvey's courteous professional team is able to support a range of services to meet your requirements. Falvey Lumber and Hardware in Eddyville and Albia. In Eddyville, call 969-4814 or Albia 932-2150.
My old man never changes. Same old truck, same old pair of boots, same light beer and the same old koozie. Still loves Mom's pancakes. Then again, who doesn't? Dad sticks with what works. Like how we stuck with Bank Iowa all these years. Their service and rates help keep the farm going strong. And people who care like they do never go out of style. At Bank Iowa, we have a long history of serving the farmers who help Iowa grow. Visit us at bankiowa.bank or your local Bank Iowa location. Member FDIC.
Iowa Valley is leading Montezuma 22-0 midway through the second quarter. Pella and Newton are tied at 7 early in the first quarter. Here at Knoxville, it's Oskaloosa leading Knoxville 7-0. And Knoxville to punt. Magana is back in the game. He is lined up to kick, back at his own 30-yard line, kicking from left to right. Line drive kick. Tyler Miller will field this on a couple of hops at the 20-yard line, up the middle, 25, 30, far side, 35, cuts back to the middle, and he'll be stopped around the 33-yard line. No flags on this punt return. Indians will take it over 1st and 10 with 1:45 to go in the half, leading 7-0. A 40-yard touchdown pass from Cole Henry to Isaac Schultz, separating the two teams. Other games in the neighborhood tonight: Ottumwa at Des Moines East. Sigourney Keota is playing Wapello in Ottumwa instead of in Sigourney because of bad field conditions in Sigourney, and that's our game of the week on KBOE FM. Dykstra will go in motion and move to an H-back position on the left side. On 1st down, a give for Hill, and he is hitting the backfield before he can really get anywhere. I stand corrected. The ball was at the 33-yard line, and a loss of 2 on the carry will make it 2nd and 12 for the Indians. Oskaloosa going from right to left in the second quarter in the traveling white shirts, maroon numbers, gray pants, and the maroon helmets. Henry in the pistol with Miller and Hill flanking him. Henry play fake, dumps out on the near side. Caught by Hill, 30-yard line, 35. 1st down, 45-yard line, down to the 47. Where he was tackled by Carter Bailey. Casey just a swing pass out of the backfield and a gain of 15 and an Oskaloosa 1st down. Dykstra is lining up as an H-back on the left side in the backfield. A give for Hill up the right side, across the 50 to the 49. Where he's wrestled down by linebacker Ben Olson. Gain of 5, 2nd and 5 for Oskaloosa. Little different look from the Indians. With Dykstra as an H-back, now he'll line up as a slot on the near side. 2 receivers wide either side. Henry play fake, rolling right. Cole throws on the far side. It went on a short hop, intended for Tyler Miller, incomplete. Sets up 3rd and 5. He had the right idea. The ball just wasn't delivered that time. Cole Henry into the season, completing 62.2% of his passes for 1,538 yards, 16 touchdowns with 5 interceptions. Cole has also run for 2 touchdowns, and he caught a 2-point pass for a conversion last week, the winning points against Pella. On 3rd down, Henry to throw. Screen on the near side. Caught by Hill to the 45-yard line, and he'll get to the 44. He'll be close to a 1st down. We'll have to see where they mark the football. And indication from the far side, it is indeed an Oskaloosa 1st down. At the Knoxville 44. After a gain of 5. I actually wrote here 51-yard line. I must have been watching Canadian football or something. Henry out of the pistol, gives for Hill over the right side to the 40, still going forward to the 35 and close to another 1st down. Casey just following his blockers to the right side, and they will mark him at the 37-yard line for a gain of 7, 2nd and 3 for Oskaloosa. Pella leads Newton 14-7 at the end of 1 quarter. Was a little movement on the Knoxville side, but they get back in time. No play clocks here at the stadium in Knoxville. That's being kept by the officials. Henry out of the pistol. Called to throw. Far side, caught by Schultz, 20-yard line, and brought down about the 17 for a 1st down for the Indians. Schultz's 2nd grab of the night and another big gain. The first one was a 40-yard touchdown. This will be a gain of 20 to the 17. Kieran Nichols on the tackle. Henry to throw again. Pass caught by Dylan Van Leuven at the 5, and he'll be stopped inside the 5 for first and goal. Dylan Van Leuven, a senior, 6'1", 187, 6 catches on the year for 118 yards coming into tonight. And it'll be first and goal at the 2 after a gain of 15. Indians again, no huddle. 2 receivers wide either side. Giffrey Hill over the left side. He's got room. He scores. Touchdown, Oskaloosa. Casey Hill's 13th rushing touchdown of the season, his 17th in all on the year, and the Indians increase the lead to 13-0 with 8:29 to go in the half. Nine play, 67-yard drive. It took 3:16. Aaron Blom for the extra point. Cole Kraber to hold. Snap is there, kick is up and away, and it is good. 8:29 to go in the half. It's Oskaloosa 14, Knoxville nothing. The kickoff in a minute on the No Coast Network.
At Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa, getting your prescription filled is easy. The large covered drive-thru and easy access to the front door is convenient, and the friendly staff is always ready to help you. With a variety of goods and home decor, Mahaska Drug is sure to have the perfect gift for any occasion. Have your favorite photos developed and framed at Mahaska Drug's framing counter, and cherish your memories for years to come. It's all at Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa, where they have been committed to a healthy community for over 20 years. Call 673-3439 or stop in today.
We all need help from time to time, especially during life's health transitions. Whether you're getting back on your feet or looking for a new place to call home, Care Initiatives is here. For over 25 years, we've helped Iowans maintain independence and quality of life. Rehabilitation, skilled nursing, long-term care, hospice care. No matter what life brings, our team of experts are ready. Care Initiatives for life's health transitions.
I'm Joe Lancello from Knoxville, where the Oskaloosa Indians leading the Knoxville Panthers 14-0 with 8:29 to go in the first half. Aaron Blom to kick it off for the Indians. Kieran Nichols will field it a yard in the end zone. No, he can't run it out. It's an automatic touchback. So the Panthers will take it over at their 20-yard line. Indian scoring drive. 9 plays, 67 yards. It took 3:16 off the clock. Casey Hill scoring on a 2-yard run. Hill had most of the yardage on that drive. There were a couple of pass plays, 20 yards to Isaac Schultz and 15 yards to Dylan Van Leuven just before Casey ran for the score. Christian Magana back in the game at quarterback. He's got Wells at his right hip, receiver wide to the right. As Knoxville go left to right, and we've got whistles before play can really get going. False start against Knoxville. First penalty against the Panthers tonight. That'll set up 1st and 15 from their own 15. Games with common opponents. Knoxville lost to Fairfield 28-6 on opening night. Oskaloosa with a win over Fairfield. And Knoxville losing to Pella 57-0 and losing to Grinnell 19-7. On 1st and 15, a give over the right side will pick up just a couple of yards for Tyler Wells. Brings up 2nd and long from the 17, 2nd and 13. Tommy Kuhn at a linebacker spot along with Cole Kraber and Aaron Blom. In the Indians 4-3 defense, Casey Hill getting a breather from the defensive side of things, it looks like tonight. Receiver wide left. Wing on the left comes in motion. Magana rolling to his left. Throwing. Pass caught by Ben Olsen at the 25-yard line and hit right away. Aaron Blom was there on the hit defensively for the Indians. They'll mark that at the 24-yard line for a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 6 for Knoxville. 7:16 to go in the half, clock running. Each team with all 3 timeouts remaining. Wings to both sides, receiver wide right. Magana rolling to the right, throws, hit as he throws, and the pass is incomplete. Mike Hudson reaching for the near sideline in front of his own bench at the 37-yard line, could not quite get to it. And that'll bring up 4th down and another punt situation for Knoxville with 6:59 to go in the half. Grinnell is leading South Tama 13-0 early second quarter. Wapello leading Sigourney Keota 21-7. Pella Christian leading Woodward Granger 7-6 late first quarter. Brian Myers will have all the scores for you on Scores and More following the game tonight here on KMZN on the No Coast Network. Magana back to punt. Tyler Miller to receive. Tyler standing at his own 40-yard line. Magana gets it away, fielded to the 45-yard line by Tyler Miller to the near side, breaks a tackle, leaps over a blocker, one of his own blockers, and is down about the 47-yard line. He did well to jump over Coy Snakenberg, who was coming back to block. But the Indians with good field position with 6:49 to go in the half, leading 14-0. They'll start at their own 47-yard line. Indians defense doing the job. Just 1 first down by Knoxville so far tonight. Otherwise, it's been 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out. Henry back to throw out of the pistol, looking at the far sideline. Cut by Tyler Miller at about the 30-yard line of Knoxville. Tyler at the far sideline. Leap to make the grab, and that is an Indians first down. And they will mark it to the 29 of Knoxville. 34 yards on that play. So Cole Henry continuing his climb up the Oskaloosa record book for most yards passing in a single season. On first down to Gifford Hill, breaking over the middle to the 20-yard line, to the 15, still going inside the 15. Just hard running by Casey Hill. And a great pickup to the 14-yard line, a gain of 15 for the senior. Casey 661 yards rushing and 12 touchdowns on the ground going into tonight. He's rushed for 1 touchdown already this evening. Indians up 14-0. Looking to score again. 1st and 10 at the Knoxville 14. Toss for Hill over the left side. Trying to get around the corner, is hit, and he'll get 2, maybe 3. Brady Pearson and Ben Brewster on the tackle for Knoxville. Gain of 2 to the 12. 2nd and 8 Oskaloosa. Schultz and Miller line up wide to the right side. Ball on the near hash. Van Leuven and Blom are wide left. Hill at the right hip of Henry using the pistol. Cole rolling to his right. Fakes an option. He's going to run with it over the right side. He'll get to the 5 and be very close to a first down. Cole Henry has run for a couple of touchdowns this year. They'll mark him down at the 6 after a gain of 6, so that'll set up 3rd and 2. And Knoxville will take a timeout. 5:04 to go in the half. It's Oskaloosa 14, Knoxville nothing. Back in a minute on the No Coast Network.
Home and business pest management needs, call Certified Pest Control of Oskaloosa. Beth and I offer better prices, better service, same-day responses, and satisfaction guaranteed. We are the only pest control company locally owned and operated. Remember, termites on your property will lead to wood structural damage. So call now for your termite inspection and ask about termite pre-treatment of new construction. We also offer bed bug heat treatments. For seasonal or monthly pest control at the guaranteed lowest prices in the area, call Certified Pest Control, 641-295-0700. We are licensed to kill.
Hello, my name is Craig Ford, and just over a year ago, I purchased the Ford dealership in Oskaloosa. We changed the name to Craig Ford, and we got to work making it better. In our first year, we have increased our sales by over 100%. We believe in both big discounts and exceptional service. Not just when you buy a vehicle, but the entire time you own your vehicle. Craig Ford is a great place to buy your next new or pre-owned vehicle.
Checking our scoreboard, Pella leads Newton 21-10 with 3 minutes left to go in the first half. Here in Knoxville, it's Oskaloosa leading Knoxville 14-0, and the Indians are knocking on the door again. They have the ball at the Knoxville 6-yard line, looking at 3rd down and 2 with 5:04 to go in the half, and the Indians already up 14-0. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. 2 men in the backfield besides Henry, and a gift for Tyler Miller going over the right side, following the blockers, and he has a touchdown. Tyler Miller, his 4th rushing touchdown of the year, and the Indians increase the lead to 20-0 with 4:56 to go in the half. 5-play, 53-yard scoring drive took a minute. Well, less than a minute, actually. 53 seconds. As again, the Indians' quick strike works to great effect. Aaron Blom on for the extra point. Snap a little bit high. Kraber gets it down. The kick is up and good. 4:56 to go in the half. It's Oskaloosa 21 and Knoxville nothing. The kickoff in 1 minute on the No Coast Network.
My name is Luke Harris, and I'm proud to be a local farmer. Partnering with Flight and State Bank helps me in my farming enterprise to make sound day-to-day decisions from a financial perspective because they provide the financial stability and advice that I need to run my business the way it needs to be ran.
At Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy, we're proud to keep the Oskaloosa Indians and their fans safe and feeling good on and off the field. Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy is the expert in injury care, orthopedics, and sports rehab, with a new facility in Oskaloosa, complete with an open gym area in addition to several private treatment rooms. If pain is bugging you, come see the experts at Kinetic Edge for a free injury screen. Find out more, including why the Oskaloosa Indians trust Kinetic Edge, at kineticedgept.com.
Oskaloosa now up 21-0 over Knoxville. 4:56 to go in the half. The Indians 11 first downs against 1 for Knoxville. Aaron Blom to kick it off again from right to left. And this will go into the end zone for a touchback. Tyler Miller started that last drive with a 34-yard pass play, and he finished it with a 6-yard run. Casey Hill has a 2-yard run for a score in this quarter, and in the first quarter, Cole Henry hooked up with Isaac Schultz on a 40-yard touchdown pass. And Knoxville with an offense that's not really meant to play come from behind. There is still plenty of time to go, but they've got a long way to go now. And a give, breaking over the right side on a handoff and a first down and more, breaking a jersey tackle and staying on his feet to the 47-yard line was Keegan Cox. Cox lined up as a wing on the left side, came around in a jet sweep around the right side. One Oskaloosa player had him by the jersey and couldn't quite hang on. And Cox with a gain to the 47-yard line, a pickup of 27, and the second first down of the night for Knoxville. And that wakes up this senior night crowd here tonight. Nichols is the quarterback. And the handoff was almost bobbled as he gave it off to Brady Pearson. He'll run over the right side into Oskaloosa territory. Was stopped at about the Indians' 45. And this is the first time that Knoxville has been in Oskaloosa territory. A gain of 7 for Pearson, a 5'8", 150-pound sophomore. Pella's lead over Newton is now 28-0 in the second quarter. Receiver wide right, wings to both sides, and the handoff this time is bobbled as he tried to give it to Pearson over around the left side, and Pearson is able to recover it. That'll be a loss of a yard on the play back to the 47 of Oskaloosa, setting up 3rd down and 4. 3:35 to go in the half. Knoxville down 21-0. Both teams with all 3 timeouts. No, check that. Oskaloosa with 3 timeouts remaining. Knoxville's got 2 left. Wings to both sides. Nichols, the quarterback, out of the pistol. And gives for Pearson up the middle. And I believe he has the first down. Players are scrambling as the ball might have popped loose again, but Pearson hung on to it this time. And he's got a first down for the Panthers after a gain of 5 to the Oskaloosa 42. 3:15 to go in the half. Clock starts once they get the chain set up. Receiver wide left, wings to both sides. Kieran Nichols is playing quarterback, and he'll give the ball to Keegan Cox, who came from the wing left, trying to come around the right side. This time the Indians ready for it, and Cox slow getting up. He's on his feet, but I don't know if he is holding if it's his left arm that he's concerned with, his left elbow. And that could be what it is. His left arm, which is what the trainer is having a look at. So we have a stoppage with 2:46 to go on the half. Looking at 2nd and 11. For Knoxville when we resume. Keegan Cox, 5'10", 140-pound sophomore, is going to walk off on the field. He is still holding his left arm, his left elbow perhaps. We'll have to see if he's able to come back. Christian Magana is back in the ball game for Knoxville, and he will play quarterback. Nichols will line up as a wingback on the left side. Carter Bailey the wing on the right. Pearson is the tailback on 2nd and 11. And a give for Bailey, trying to go around from wing right, go to the left side, and he'll be hit at the line of scrimmage. Nick Dykstra, part of that charge for the Indians defense. Another loss of a couple of yards back to the 45-yard line. And that will set up 3rd down and 13 for Knoxville with 2 minutes to go in the half. Knoxville trailing Oskaloosa 21-0. Final home game of the season for Knoxville. Oskaloosa looking to win its 7th in a row and clinch a tie for the district championship with a win tonight. Double tight end set, wing left, receiver wide left. Magana out of the pistol, will give it for Brady Pearson, trying to go over the left side. He'll get to the 45-yard line, and that's it. And that'll set up 4th and long, and Oskaloosa will take a timeout. 1:29 to go in the half. Oskaloosa 21, Knoxville nothing. Back in a minute on the No Coast Network.
For over 30 years, Pella Printing has been leading the way in the print industry with quality equipment, modern facilities, and skilled staff. The Pella approach combines old-world craftsmanship with today's cutting-edge technology to provide brilliant printed products at a value price. They take the time to understand clients' needs from design to pre-press to printing and delivery to build lasting relationships with their customers. Whether you need personalized graduation announcements, oversized posters and banners, marketing materials, or stationery, Pella Printing offers a broad assortment of quality printed products done with speed and precision. Pella Printing, where technology and craftsmanship meet.
Hawkeye Real Estate is your one-stop source for everything real estate in Mahaska County and the surrounding area. Whether commercial, residential, or acreages, we've got you covered with the area's largest pool of real estate professionals, full-time support staff, and property management services. With over $19 million in sales volume for 2016, Hawkeye continues to be Oskaloosa's leading real estate office. Discover what thousands already know. When it's time to make a move, get the Hawkeye Edge.
Magana to punt, a line drive punt, bouncing to the near side. And Tyler Miller will field it at the 2. He was going to try to let it go into the end zone, but instead he picked it up, made a move on a guy, got across the 10 to about the 12. 43-yard punt by Magana, and it was kind of a tricky situation for Tyler there. The ball seemed like it didn't have enough momentum to go into the end zone on his own, so he decided to pick the ball up. And so the Indians have a little bit of breathing room. They're going to start at their own 12-yard line with 1:15 to go in the half. 2 timeouts remaining and a 21-0 lead over Knoxville. Des Moines East is leading Ottumwa 21-10 at halftime. In Des Moines. Indians 2 receivers to either side. Cole Henry out of the pistol. Looking left, now throws right, caught by Casey Hill, juggled by Casey Hill, 15, 20-yard line, 25, 30, down the far sideline, 35, 40, makes a move, stays in bounds, is brought down about the 45. And no flags there. As Casey Hill able to take something and that may not have seemed like much and turned it into a 33-yard gain and an Indians first down. 1:02 to go in the half. Indians up 21-0, 2 timeouts remaining. Henry rolling left. With time, throwing near side. Caught. And out of bounds to the 42-yard line, a wide open Isaac Schultz. At the 42 of Knoxville. A gain of 13 and another Indians first down. Isaac had plenty of room and also plenty of space to take another step and get out of bounds. 54.9 to go in the half. Van Loofen wide left, ball in the near hash, 3 receivers right. Henry from the pistol with Hill at his left hip. Blitz coming. Throws on the far side. Cut, pass, caught, dropped. Nick Dykstra had it at the 45-yard line, just out in the flat, and then dropped it. And Knoxville will take their second timeout. 50.5 seconds to go to intermission. Oskaloosa 21, Knoxville nothing. Back in a minute on the No Coast Network.
Hey everyone, I'm Tyler Van Wilden, your local expert at Malcolm Lumber. At Malcolm Lumber, we pride ourselves in being your local lumberyard. We boast competitive prices that you find at the big box stores and unmatched service that the big box stores can't provide. Our one-on-one service is what sets us apart. Our knowledgeable experts are here ready to help build you a better future. And thanks to the community for having us all these years.
You can continue to find Malcolm Lumber at our 3 locations in Grinnell, Montezuma, and Oskaloosa. Malcolm Lumber is here for you, start to finish.
Keep up to date on what's going on at the Quincy Place Mall in Ottumwa by joining our text club today. Simply text QPM to 64600. You will receive reminders of our sidewalk sales and other events. Also, when you join our text club, you will be entered for a chance to win a gift certificate. So join our text club today. Text QPM to 64600 and don't forget to like us on Facebook. We'll see you at the Quincy Place Mall at 1110 North Quincy Avenue in Ottumwa.
50.5 seconds to go till halftime. Oskaloosa with a 21-0 lead over Knoxville, and the Indians on the march again. They are at the Knoxville 42 looking at 2nd and 10. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Casey Hill at the right hip of Cole Henry, who's in the pistol. Cole looking right, throwing. Pass caught by Tyler Miller, 30-yard line, brought down about the 29. Tyler Miller with a post pattern and the grab. And the Indians' 3rd first down of this drive. It will be a gain of 13. 44.3 seconds to go in the half. Clock starts now that the chains are set. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Snap to Henry. Throwing. Pass intended for Isaac Schultz, and a nice job getting back by Kieran Nichols to break that up and get a paw on the football. And if Nichols doesn't get his hand on the ball, Schultz has a touchdown. 2nd and 10 with 33.1 seconds to go in the half. Oskaloosa offensive line, Riley Miller is starting at center in place of the injured Hunter Else. Alex Lobrecht and Tyson Brooklander are the guards. Tucker Irwin and Colton Butler are the tackles. 2nd and 10 Indians at the Knoxville 29. Henry throwing, pass, caught by Van Leuven of the 5, and trying to drag a defender into the end zone. He didn't quite make it, but it's 1st and goal. Dylan Van Leuven, his 2nd grab of the night. And managed to bring it down at the 1-yard line. 2 receivers wide to either side. Henry from the pistol. Gives for Casey Hill. Up the middle and into the end zone. Touchdown Oskaloosa. Casey Hill's 2nd touchdown of the night, and Oskaloosa's up 27-0 with 13.3 seconds to go in the half. An 88-yard drive in a minute 2. 7 plays. And another big momentum jump for the Indians as they go into the locker room at halftime, which will be in about 13 seconds. Aaron Blom's extra point is up and away and good. Oskaloosa 28. Knoxville nothing. The kickoff in a minute on the No Coast Network.
Fred's Muffler Shop in Oskaloosa has been a family-owned and operated business for over 55 years and is proud to support our community and the student athletes in it. Fred's Muffler provides their customers with bumper-to-bumper quality work done with hometown dependability and competitive prices. Come see what's new at Fred's Muffler Shop in the brand new showroom located at 1214 A Avenue West in Oskaloosa.
You built a castle so that the prince and princess can live happily ever after. You brought the sunshine to shine upon the whole family's future. But when the sun hides behind the clouds, State Farm can help.
You go on the half. Line drive kick, fielded 18-yard line by Tyler Wells. He'll get to the 30-yard line to about the 31. And Knoxville taking over with 6.3 seconds to go on the half. Oskaloosa, 88 yards, their longest scoring drive of the night, yardage-wise. It took 7 plays, but they did it in just a minute and 2 seconds. Great job of running the 2-minute offense. And Casey Hill scoring his 2nd touchdown of the night on a 1-yard run. During our halftime, we'll talk with Indians co-captain Cole Kraber during our intermission. Magana, the quarterback, out of the pistol. Wings to both sides. Magana to throw, now rolling to his right. Magana looking, and now he'll be sacked at the 24-yard line. Tommy Kuhn, senior linebacker, on the sack. And that will be the final play of the first half. And it's been all Oskaloosa. Our score at halftime, Oskaloosa 28 and Knoxville nothing. We'll have our halftime coverage for you when we return in 3 minutes. This is Oskaloosa High Football on the No Coast Network.
Oskaloosa Vision Center's hometown doctors have strong roots in Oskaloosa and are dedicated to serving the community. We use state-of-the-art equipment to provide high-quality, professional eye care through comprehensive eye exams, medical care for eye infection and disease treatment, as well as emergency aid and pre- and post-operative care. With our large variety of prescription glasses, sunglasses, and contact lenses, we strive to meet the needs of all patients, from newborn to adult. Oskaloosa Vision Center. Come see us today.
Water is more than just a source of life. We have fun with it, clean with it, grow with it, save lives with it, How water gets to us is rarely ever thought about. But at Clow Valve Company, water is never taken for granted. We design and build some of the most advanced water valves and hydrants in the world from one of the cleanest, greenest, and safest facilities in the United States. Clow Valve Company, it's more.
Hi, I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Amber Coffee.
I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Brandon Kane.
I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Jennifer Main.
I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Jason Rosenboom.
I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Austin Norris.
If your saving for retirement strategy involves the phrase, "I'll get around to it someday," you need to talk with an Edward Jones Financial Advisor. When it comes to meeting your goals, time can be on your side, and there's no better time than now to get started toward your retirement goals. For sound financial advice, contact your local Edward Jones professional today. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Let's get ready for some football!
This is Wade Davidson, owner of the Rock Island Tap. We want you to come on down to the Tap starting Sunday, September 9th and watch your favorite NFL teams. We will be hosting NFL Sunday Ticket every Sunday from 11 to 11, and you can watch up to 5 games throughout the Tap. We are excited to offer you 59 various beer selections, including 24 craft and domestic beers. We will have $6 Bloody Marys with a 6-ounce beer back, along with pizzas and other snacks. Don't forget NFL Sunday Ticket here at the Rock Island Tap.
Falvey Lumber and Hardware in Eddyville and Albia is dedicated to providing their customers with friendly service. Falvey Lumber and Hardware values your business and has made it their mission to provide reliable products and services with their customer-driven approach. Falvey's courteous professional team is able to support a range of services to meet your requirements. Falvey Lumber and Hardware in Eddyville and Albia. In Eddyville, call 969-4814 or Albia 932-2150.
My old man never changes. Same old truck, same old pair of boots, same light beer in the same old koozie. Still loves Mom's pancakes. Then again, who doesn't? Dad sticks with what works. Like how we stuck with Bank Iowa all these years. Their service and rates help keep the farm going strong. And people who care like they do never go out of style. At Bank Iowa, we have a long history of serving the farmers who help Iowa grow. Visit us at bankiowa.bank or your local Bank Iowa location. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to our halftime show, the Oskaloosa Indians at Knoxville tonight. During our halftime at Road Games, we've been talking to one of the 4 captains, and Cole Caber is one of those 4 captains. Cole, what does it mean to you to be one of the captains?
It's a huge honor. Being captain was one of my goals actually for the beginning of this year, and I did get it, and I'm just so thankful my teammates voted me on.
It sounds like you got a really good bunch of seniors here.
Oh yeah, they're a fun group of guys. I love being around them.
What's the season been like for you?
It's been crazy. We started off at Pella Christian, we lost, but then it was a tough game. Then we just kept battling, finishing hard, and it's just been fun. I'm glad. I'm happy.
I'm guessing the biggest part of fun had to be at the end against Pella last week.
Oh yeah, that was amazing. It was an amazing game. A lot of adversity we went through. We finished strong, and then it was just a fun game all around.
The highlights so far of your high school career?
Yeah, definitely one of them. This is one of them.
Hopefully some more to come.
Oh yeah, definitely. Looking to make some memories this week versus Knoxville.
Okay, Cole, what are some other things that you're interested in school?
I'm interested in like history. I love history. This is something I've always been interested in.
What other things do you do?
I'm in student council. I got asked this year to do co-ed, which is really fun. I've never danced before, and it's just fun learning that. And I also do baseball.
Okay, and what are you looking forward to in the future?
Probably baseball, because I love baseball. It's one of my favorite sports besides football, and I think we're going to be a great season. And we just got a new head coach, Bill Allman, and I'm just excited to see what the team's going to do.
What about college? What are your plans beyond that?
I'm looking towards baseball, and I think I'm going to go into like the business field probably. That's what I'm going to do, something like that.
Haven't picked a school yet?
No, I haven't picked a school yet. Just been looking around.
All right, we'll see what happens, and congratulations on being a captain this year, and congratulations on everything that's happened this year.
Thank you.
That's Cole Kraber, one of the captains of the Oskaloosa Indians football team. We'll return with our halftime in 2 minutes. This is Oskaloosa Indians football on the No Coast Network.
At Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa, getting your prescription filled is easy. The large covered drive-thru and easy access to the front door is convenient, and the friendly staff is always ready to help you. With a variety of goods and home decor, Mahaska Drug is sure to have the perfect gift for any occasion. Have your favorite photos developed and framed at Mahaska Drug's framing counter, and cherish your memories for years to come. It's all at Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa, where they have been committed to a healthy community for over 20 years. Call 673-3439 or stop in today.
We all need help from time to time, especially during life's health transitions. Whether you're getting back on your feet or looking for a new place to call home, Care Initiatives is here. For over 25 years, we've helped Iowans maintain independence and quality of life. Rehabilitation, skilled nursing, long-term care, hospice care. No matter what life brings, our team of experts are ready. Care Initiatives for life's health transitions.
For all your home and business pest management needs, call Certified Pest Control of Oskaloosa. Beth and I offer better prices, better service, same-day responses, and satisfaction guaranteed. We are the only pest control company locally owned and operated. Remember, termites on your property will lead to wood structural damage. So call now for your termite inspection and ask about termite pre-treatment of new construction. We also offer bed bug heat treatments. For seasonal or monthly pest control at the guaranteed lowest prices in the area, call Certified Pest Control, 641-295-0700. We are licensed to kill.
Hello, my name is Craig Ford, and just over a year ago, I purchased the Ford dealership in Oskaloosa. We changed the name to Craig Ford, and we got to work making it better. In our first year, we have increased our sales by over 100%. We believe in both big discounts and exceptional service. Not just when you buy a vehicle, but the entire time you own your vehicle. Craig Ford is a great place to buy your next new or pre-owned vehicle.
Over the Knoxville Panthers at intermission, and it's been pretty much all Oskaloosa rather. The Indians got on the board with 1:35 to go in the first quarter. Cole Henry to Isaac Schultz in a 40-yard pass play. The Aaron Blom extra point made it 7-0 in favor of Oskaloosa. That was Cole Henry's 17th touchdown pass of the season. Into the second quarter, Oskaloosa would drive 67 yards in 9 plays, taking 3:16 off the clock. Casey Hill would finish the drive on a 2-yard run. The extra point made it 14-0 with 8:29 to go in the half. After forcing a Knoxville 3-and-out, the Indians would score again. 5 plays, 53 yards in 53 seconds. Tyler Miller scoring on a 6-yard run. The biggest play of that drive, a 34-yard pass play on the first play of the drive from Cole Henry to Tyler Miller. The extra point made it 21-0 with 4:56 to go in the half. And then just before intermission, the Indians drive 88 yards in 7 plays, and it took just a minute too. Casey Hill scoring on a 1-yard run. Cole Henry completing 4 of 6 passes prior to that on the drive. A 33-yarder to Casey Hill starting that. And then a pass to Dylan Van Loofen, 28 yards, where Dylan was stopped just short of the goal line. The extra point was good to make it 28-0 with 13.3 seconds to go in the half, and Oskaloosa on top 28-0. Unofficial first half stats, the Indians with 316 yards in total offense to 69 yards for Knoxville. Cole Henry unofficially 13 of 17 for 262 yards and 1 touchdown. Casey Hill, the leading receiver, with 4 catches for 60 yards. Isaac Schultz, 3 catches for 73 yards and a touchdown. Tyler Miller, 2 catches for 47. Dylan Van Loofen, 2 for 43. Nick Dykstra, 1 for 32. And Aaron Blom, 1 for 7. Casey Hill, 11 carries for 36 yards and 2 touchdowns. Tyler Miller, 2 carries for 12 yards and a touchdown. Cole Henry, 1 carry for 6 yards. Indians have punted only once, and that was Cole Henry on a quick kick. Oskaloosa, I should say 16 first downs in the first half. Knoxville, 3 first downs in the first half. Christian Magana is 3 of 5 in the year for 27 yards. Ben Olsen has 2 catches for 23 yards. Hudson, 1 catch for 4 yards. Rushing, Keegan Cox with 22 yards on 3 carries. Brady Pearson, 11 yards on 4 carries. Kieran Nichols, 8 yards on 4 carries. Carter Bailey, 2 yards on 3 carries. Tyler Wells, 6 yards on 3 carries. And Magana, a 7-yard loss on his only carry. That was a quarterback sack on the final play of the first half. Oskaloosa in command here, 28-0 over Knoxville. Other scores to pass along to you here. Pella was in control of Newton, 35-10 late in the first half. Solon clobbering Keokuk 57-6. Colfax Mingo leading Woodward Academy 21-20 at the half. Sadell over Centerville 13-8 at the half. A surprise, Sadell yet to win a game this year. Centerville's 5-3. Iowa Valley over Montezuma 28-0. Des Moines East leads Ottumwa 21-10 at the half. Grinnell over South Tama 13-0 in the second quarter. Sigourney Keota trailing Wapello 21-7 at the half. Our score here once again, Oskaloosa 28 and Knoxville 0. We'll have the start of the second half in 3 minutes. This is Oskaloosa High Football on the No Coast Network.
Pella Printing has been leading the way in the print industry with quality equipment, modern facilities, and skilled staff. The Pella approach combines old world craftsmanship with today's cutting-edge technology to provide brilliant printed products at a value price. They take the time to understand clients' needs from design to pre-press to printing and delivery to build lasting relationships with their customers. Whether you need personalized graduation announcements, oversized posters and banners, marketing materials, or stationery, Pella Printing offers a broad assortment of quality printed products done with speed and precision. Pella Printing, where technology and craftsmanship meet. For over 30 years, Pella Printing has been leading the way in the...
Hawkeye Real Estate is your one-stop source for everything real estate in Mahaska County and the surrounding area. Whether commercial, residential, or acreages, we've got you covered with the area's largest pool of real estate professionals, full-time support staff, and property management services. With over $19 million in sales volume for 2016, Hawkeye continues to be Oskaloosa's leading real estate office. Discover what thousands already know. When it's time to make a move, get the Hawkeye Edge.
If you think there's room for improvement in your investment game plan, or that maybe you should send in some new plays, take a time out and talk to an experienced investment professional. I'm Bob Auld of Robert Auld Investments, an investment advisor with over 31 years of experience in Oskaloosa and Southern Iowa. Let me help you find some new strategies. Call 673-9448 or 1-800-444-AULD.
Robert Auld is a registered representative offering securities and investment advisory services through SagePoint Financial Inc., member FINRA and SIPC.
Hey everyone, I'm Tyler Van Welden, your local expert at Malcolm Lumber. At Malcolm Lumber, we pride ourselves in being your local lumberyard. We boast competitive prices that you find at the big box stores and unmatched service that the big box stores can't provide. Our one-on-one service is what sets us apart. Our knowledgeable experts are here ready to help build you a better future. And thanks to the community for having us all these years. You can continue to find Malcolm Lumber at our 3 locations in Grinnell, Montezuma, and Oskaloosa. Malcolm Lumber is here for you, start to finish.
Keep up to date on what's going on at the Quincy Place Mall in Ottumwa by joining our text club today. Simply text QPM to 64600. You will receive reminders of our sidewalk sales and other events. Also, when you join our text club, you will be entered for a chance to win a gift certificate. So join our text club today. Text QPM to 64600 and don't forget to like us on Facebook. We'll see you at the Quincy Place Mall at 1110 North Quincy Avenue in Ottumwa.
Fred's Muffler Shop in Oskaloosa has been a family-owned and operated business for over 55 years and is proud to support our community and the student athletes in it. Fred's Muffler provides their customers with bumper-to-bumper quality work done with hometown dependability and competitive prices. Come see what's new at Fred's Muffler Shop in the brand new showroom located at 1214 A Avenue West in Oskaloosa.
Lancello with you as the Knoxville Panthers and Oskaloosa Indians coming back on the field for the start of the second half. Oskaloosa in front by a score of 28-0. Another score to pass along. Pekin is leading Belle Plaine 41-8 in the third quarter. Other games tonight: Newton at Pella, South Tama at Grinnell, Ottumwa at Des Moines East, Wapello taking on Sigourney Keota in Ottumwa. Supposed to be Sigourney's senior night, but because of bad field conditions in Sigourney, they've had to move that game. EBF is hosting Central Lee, Williamsburg, and Albia. The District 2A6 title could be clinched there. Both teams yet to lose in district play. PCM is at Clark, Pella Christian at Woodward Granger, North Mahaska at Linville Sully, Montezuma hosting Iowa Valley, HLV at Tri-County, Twin Cedars at Collins Maxwell, Pekin at Belle Plaine, and BGM at Durant. A reminder, tomorrow we will have William Penn football for you as the Statesmen have their homecoming game against Culver Stockton. That is a 2 o'clock kickoff and will be... Wait a minute, I'm gonna have to have Brother Dave check with me on that one. I forget whether it's a noon kickoff or it's 2 o'clock. But we will be on the air with that one for you on KMZN of the No Coast Network. And just a reminder for those of you listening on RadioKMZN.com, we are having a technical problem with our video feed. We are not being able to stream that for you live. We will have the video feed for you tomorrow on KMZN online, RadioKMZN.com, and also on MCG Cable. That is a 2 o'clock kickoff tomorrow. My first thought was right. Thank you, Brother Dave. And so we'll be on the air at 1:45 with the pregame for William Penn football tomorrow. We've also got high school playoff volleyball starting on Wednesday night as the Oskaloosa Indians host Newton. 7 o'clock first serve from Oskaloosa High School. We'll be on the air at 6:45 on KMZN. And we will also have playoff volleyball for you on Tuesday night as North Mahaska host BGM. That will be on KBOE-FM. 7 o'clock first serve from North Mahaska High School on Tuesday night. As we get to playoff time, and the high school cross-country district run will be on Wednesday in Pella for the Oskaloosa Indians. Getting close to playoff time. Indians wrap up the regular football season next Friday night at South Tama County. 7:30 kickoff will be on the air at 7:15 on KMZN of the No Coast Network. And then the playoffs. The Indians with a win tonight, they will clinch a tie for the district title. The Indians with a one-game lead over Pella coming into tonight. Oskaloosa 3-0, Pella and Newton 2-1, Knoxville and Grinnell at 1-2, and South Tama at 0-3. Wyatt Darnell will kick off for Knoxville to start the second half. The first time the Knoxville kickoff team has been on the field tonight. Tyler Miller and Casey Hill will be deep to receive. Pretty calm night weather-wise, not much of a breeze. As Darnell with the approach from right to left, and we're underway. The ball is dying at about the 12-yard line where it's picked up in the numbers by Tyler Miller. He'll run toward the far side of the field. 15, 20-yard line around the corner, 25, 30, and is knocked out of bounds near the 35. So the Indians will take over with 11:49 to go in the third quarter, leading 28-0. As the Indians look for their 7th consecutive win. They'll mark that at the 37 of the Indians. Now the ball just seemed to die in the turf. And Tyler picked it up, and you remember he's got to try to field that ball because it is a live ball after it goes 10 yards. Indians take the field, the no-huddle offense. Ball on the far hash as they go from left to right in the traveling white with maroon and gray. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Cole Henry out of the pistol. Dumps it off on the near side. Bubble screen caught by Tyler Miller. 40-yard line, breaks a tackle, 45, and run out of bounds just short of the 50-yard line. And that should be an Oskaloosa first down. I'll mark that at the Knoxville 49, a gain of 14. Cole Henry unofficially now closing in on the 300-yard mark, 276 yards unofficially so far this evening. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right on 1st and 10. Henry to throw with time, scrambling, throwing, and incomplete. Cole had trouble for the first time tonight, was under some pressure. from linebacker Ben Olsen and defensive tackle Nyan Baker was able to get away and throw the ball away incomplete. That'll make it 2nd and 10. Indians line with a good job protecting, and Riley Miller playing center tonight instead of the injured Hunter Else. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Henry to throw. Blitz coming. Screen caught by Hill. 45-yard line. 40 up the middle. 35, 30. Still going. 25-yard line and brought down near the 25, maybe just across the 25 for an Oskaloosa first down. Simple screen up the middle. And Casey Hill using his speed and his blocking to his advantage. A gain of 25-yard line, 25 yards to the Knoxville 24-yard line. The Indians get a touchdown and extra point here. That'll put the game into running time. Henry to throw on 1st and 10. Scrambling left. He'll run with the football. He's got room. He's got a first down down the far sideline to the 20, to the 10, and scores, I believe. Yes, touchdown Oskaloosa. That is taking what the defense gives you. Henry was scrambling to his left, just kept going and realized he had a lane at the left sideline and just took it all the way in. Cole's 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. It's 34-0 in favor of Oskaloosa. 63-yard drive in 4 plays. Aaron Blom for the extra point. Cole Kraber to hold. Snap is there. Kick is up and away. And good. 10:57 to go in the 3rd quarter. It's Oskaloosa 35, Knoxville nothing. The kickoff in a minute on the No Coast Network.
You built a castle so that the prince and princess can live happily ever after. You brought the sunshine to shine upon the whole family's future. But when the sun hides behind the clouds, State Farm can help. We put the life back in life insurance to protect your family's finances, not only in the future, but today.
Call your State Farm agent Kelly Style in Oskaloosa today.
Oskaloosa Vision Center's hometown doctors have strong roots in Oskaloosa and are dedicated to serving the community. We use state-of-the-art equipment to provide high-quality, professional eye care through comprehensive eye exams, medical care for eye infection and disease treatment, as well as emergency aid and pre- and post-operative care. With our large variety of prescription glasses, sunglasses, and contact lenses, we strive to meet the needs of all patients, from newborn to adult. Oskaloosa Vision Center. Come see us today.
Indians again striking quickly. 63 yards in 4 plays. It took 52 seconds. Cole Hendry's 24-yard touchdown run makes it a 35-0 game as Aaron Blom's kickoff is fielded in the end zone for a touchback. Knoxville to take over at their own 20-yard line. And with a 35-point lead, we will now be in running time. Indians with their first-string defense on the field. Walker Newman, Kenny Satimi along the front. Keegan Mitz-Butler and Nick Dykstra are the front 4. Tommy Kuhn, Aaron Blom, and Cole Kraber the linebackers. Receiver wide left, wings to both sides. Receiver wide right, rather. Nichols is the quarterback. He's rolling to his right. He is hit and sacked. Cole Kraber got there first. Nick Dykstra was there to help. Nichols lined up as the quarterback. And it'll be a loss of 7 back of the 13-yard line. So the Indians defense ended the first half with a sack. They start the second half with a sack too. And Knoxville looking at second and very long. 3 receivers to the left now. Nichols out of the pistol. He'll roll left, looking and overthrowing Carter Bailey on the near side about the 20-yard line. That'll set up 3rd down and 17. We are in running time, 9:55 to go, 3rd quarter. Indians looking to go to 7-1 on the year and 4-0 in division play, or district play. Cade Snickenberg in the secondary, along with his twin brother Coy and Zion Mamoon. And Rashawn Braggs on 3rd down. Nichols throwing, pass caught by a sliding Ben Olson, the tight end, sliding down across where the original line of scrimmage was, still well short of the 1st down. A gain of 9 to the 22-yard line, and so Knoxville will have to punt it away with under 9 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Christian Magana back to punt. Tyler Miller back to receive for the Indians at his own 40-yard line. Magana gets it away. Miller catches at the 43 to the 50 far side. Outside to the 45 to the 40. Little bit of room. Broke through the crowd. Goodbye. 20, 10, 15, 5. Touchdown. There is a flag on the field, though. Tyler Miller again showing the great acceleration that if you don't stop him the first time, he's going to go. And it looks like for the 3rd time tonight, a penalty on an Oskaloosa punt return is going to wipe out a nice play. Holding on Oskaloosa. Ouch. So no touchdown there. The Indians will start at their own 43-yard line with 8:25 to go in the 3rd. That's still good field position. But Tyler Miller was averaging 7.8 yards per punt return coming into tonight. Would have liked to have had his first punt return for a score of the year. Clock stopped because of the penalty. And the Indians offense will take the field. Ball on the far hash as the Indians go from left to right. Give for Hill. Broke a tackle going over the right side. And Casey will get to about 47, maybe to the 48. Second down and about 5. Iowa Valley is leading Montezuma 46-6 in the 3rd period. Pella leads Newton 42-10 in the 3rd. Henry back to throw on 2nd down. Caught by Tyler Miller, 50-yard line, 40 down the far sideline, 35 to the 30. And that started to look like the punt return a little bit ago where he had that lane down the far sideline. First down Indians at the Knoxville 26. A gain of 26. 2 receivers right, 2 to the left. Henry back to throw, setting up a screen, caught by Hill, 25-yard line, cut down about the 23. Gain of 3. And Casey Hill's been used quite a bit as a receiver tonight. Had 4 catches for 60 yards in the first half. 2 more for 28 yards here in the second half. 2nd and 7 Indians at the Knoxville 23. Aaron Blom game is a slot on the near side. Joining Schultz, pass to the far side, pass caught, 10-yard line. Cutting inside, trying to score, and stop. No, still on his feet, trying to get away is Dylan Van Leuven. It took about 4 or 5 Knoxville defenders to bring him down. 1st and goal. And the officials stopping the clock for something or other. I don't know if it's a question on where the man was down or something else. Apparently there was a flag, and they're going to move it half the distance. The gain was to the 6-yard line. So that'll make it 1st and goal on the 3 with 6 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. And the Indians already up 35-0. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Henry to throw again. Pass caught at the goal line. And a touchdown for Nick Dykstra. Or check that. Tyler Miller with the catch. Tyler was sliding right at the goal line, and they say he was across and he had the catch to make it 41-0. A 57-yard drive in 5 plays. Aaron Blom for the extra point. Snap a little high. Cole Kraber gets it down. The kick is up, and it's good. 5:49 to go, 3rd quarter. Oskaloosa in command, 42-0 over Knoxville. The kickoff in 1 minute on the No Coast Network.
Water is more than just a source of life. We have fun with it, clean with it, grow with it, save lives with it. How water gets to us is rarely ever thought about. But at Clow Valve Company, water is never taken for granted. We design and build some of the most advanced water valves and hydrants in the world from one of the cleanest, greenest, and safest facilities in the United States. Clow Valve Company, it's more.
Hi, I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor, Amber Coffey.
I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor, Brandon Kane.
I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor, Jennifer Main.
I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor, Jason Rosenboom.
I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor, Austin Norris.
If your saving for retirement strategy involves the phrase, "I'll get around to it someday," you need to talk with an Edward Jones Financial Advisor. When it comes to meeting your goals, time can be on your side, and there's no better time than now to get started toward your retirement goals. For sound financial advice, contact your local Edward Jones professional today. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Indians driving 57 yards, 5 plays. It took 2:36 off the clock. Oskaloosa with a 42-0 lead. As Aaron Blom kicks off again, and the ball will bounce into the end zone for a touchback. So much scoring going on here, I've lost track. Tyler Miller's second touchdown of the night. Cole Henry's second touchdown pass of the night. Cole has also run for a score. As the Indians increase their lead to 42-0. 4 times this year the Indians have had shutouts at halftime. Looking for their first full shutout of the season tonight. And whistles as there's disarray on the snap, and it's going to be a legal procedure against Knoxville. Mason Ford is checked into the Oskaloosa defense. 6'2", 155-pound junior. Playing at one of the corner spots. Rashawn Bragg's also in at a corner. Probably see some new faces as the second half continues. Cody Gunn checked in a linebacker spot now for the Indians as well. On 1st and 15, Magana rolling right, throwing, pass caught at the 25-yard line and running to the 28 was Mike Hudson. Pickup of 13. It'll be 2nd and 2 for Knoxville. Panthers have been in Oskaloosa territory just once tonight. We're in running time, 4:40 to play, third quarter. Oskaloosa in the lead, 42-0. Ball in the far hash, Knoxville going from right to left in black with white and gold. Give for Wells, breaks over the middle, first down, bobbled the ball, got it back on the dribble, and picked it up to the 45-yard line. Tyler Wells with a gain of 17. Luckily for him, the ball just kind of bounced in his stride, so he picked it up on the dribble. Owen Gordon in the Oskaloosa defensive line, junior defensive end, 6'1", 195. Sullivan Ty in the secondary as well at a quarter, 6 foot, 142-pound junior. First and 10, Knoxville at their own 45. Receiver wide right. And a give for Nichols coming from a wing on the left to take a handoff and go around the right side. He's hitting the backfield. And we'll lose yardage. Nick Dykstra leading the crowd on that play. As the Indians had that snuffed out, it will lose 5 to the 40, setting up 2nd and 15. 3:27 to go, third quarter clock running. This is Oskaloosa High Football on the No Coast Network, KMZN, AM and FM in Oskaloosa. Joe Lancello with you from Knoxville, where the Oskaloosa Indians are up 42-0 over the Knoxville Panthers. 2nd and 15, Knoxville at their own 40. Magana, play fake, starting to roll right, is hit and will be sacked. Nick Dykstra in the vicinity, as was Cody Gunn. That'll lose 3 to the 37-yard line and set up 3rd and 18. Wapello leading Sigourney Keota 24-14 with less than 2 minutes to go in that game. Pella leading Newton 42-10 early third quarter. Third and 18 for Knoxville at their own 37. Hudson wide left. Double tight set, wing on the left. Magana with the snap, rolling near side, caught by Hudson, 40-yard line, run out of bounds about the 44. He'll be short of the first down still. So Knoxville will punt it away with 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. After a gain of 8. Magana will be back to punt. He is the quarterback, remember. And the Indians either don't have anyone back or they're not expecting a fake. Some disarray on who's supposed to be there. Leland Evans is now moving back to receive as Magana with a low line drive punt. Evans will field at the 18-yard line at the numbers far side, breaks a tackle to the 20, to the 25, to about the 27. Seemed like some disarray on who was supposed to be back there. Leland Evans, a sophomore, 5'8", 165. Did go back and make the return and actually got a pretty decent pickup. Indians will start at their own 28 with 53 seconds to go in the third quarter. We are in running time. Andrew Else is the quarterback. He is out of the pistol. Two receivers wide to either side, and the slot receiver for the Indians on the left side, Cale Holmberg, flinched. And the officials call a procedure penalty on the Indians. That stops the clock with 28.1 seconds to go. More whistles. And Knoxville timeout. 22.5 seconds to go in the third quarter. Oskaloosa's in command, 42-0. Back in a minute on the No Coast Network.
Let's get This is Wade Davidson, owner of the Rock Island Tap. We want you to come on down to the Tap starting Sunday, September 9th and watch your favorite NFL teams. We will be hosting NFL Sunday Ticket every Sunday from 11 to 11, and you can watch up to 5 games throughout the Tap. We are excited to offer you 59 various beer selections, including 24 craft and domestic beers. We will have $6 Bloody Marys with a 6-ounce beer back, along with pizzas and other snacks. Don't forget NFL Sunday Ticket here at the Rock Island Tap.
And Albia is dedicated to providing their customers with friendly service. Falvey Lumber and Hardware values your business and has made it their mission to provide reliable products and services with their customer-driven approach. Falvey's courteous professional team is able to support a range of services to meet your requirements. Falvey Lumber and Hardware in Eddyville and Albia. In Eddyville, call 969-4814 or Albia 932-2150.
Andrew Else took the snap directly from the pistol, went over the right side, and had no gain as he was wrapped up by Ben Olson and Kyle Ramsey, and that is the final play of the third quarter. With our score, Oskaloosa 42 and Knoxville nothing. We'll have the fourth quarter in 1 minute on the No Coast Network.
Man never changes. Same old truck, same old pair of boots, same light beer in the same old koozie. Still loves Mom's pancakes. Then again, who doesn't? Dad sticks with what works. Like how we stuck with Bank Iowa all these years. Their service and rates help keep the farm going strong. And people who care like they do never go out of style. At Bank Iowa, we have a long history of serving the farmers who help Iowa grow. Visit us at bankiowa.bank or your local Bank Iowa location. Member FDIC.
At Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa, getting your prescription filled is easy. The large covered drive-thru and easy access to the front door is convenient, and the friendly staff is always ready to help you. With a variety of goods and home decor, Mahaska Drug is sure to have the perfect gift for any occasion. Have your favorite photos developed and framed at Mahaska Drug's framing counter, and cherish your memories for years to come. It's all at Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa, where they have been committed to a healthy community for over 20 years. Call 673-3439 or stop in today.
On second down, Leland Evans with a carry over the right side. And he will be stopped at the 33-yard line after a gain of 10. Sets up third down about 5. And to give him the near side, coming around the corner is Cooper Spry. He will be run out of bounds at the 35 after a pickup of a couple, but a penalty flag on the play in the Oskaloosa backfield. New faces on the front for Oskaloosa. Nick Thomas, 6'2", 220, a sophomore. Noah Ide, a sophomore, 5'11", 204. And this penalty is going to go against Oskaloosa for a hold. Moves the ball back to the 27-yard line. On third down, Elks play fake. Pass out on the far side is caught. Cooper Spry with the catch. And he is brought down quickly. And that'll be fourth down, and the Indians, for just the second time today, will punt. Once they acted as though they were going to go for it, but actually had Cole Henry do a quick. This is Nick Dykstra back in punt formation for the first time tonight, with 10:35 to go in the fourth quarter. Dykstra's kick is high. Fair catch called for at the 39-yard line. Ball pops loose, and the Indians have it. Zion Mamoon with the recovery. And so the Indians will take it back at the Knoxville 38-yard line. The punt receiver called for a fair catch, but then he didn't hang on to it. Griffin Wood lines up wide left. Cale Holmberg in the slot on the left side. Two receivers to the right. Leland Evans, the running back. Andrew Else, the quarterback. Else with a give to Holm. Fake to give. And it's Else keeping the football. 35-yard line on the left side. 30-yard line, 25. Stop near the 20. And a penalty on the play. Andrew Else with a good job of faking. But it's going to be holding on Oskaloosa. So the Indians get a turnover, then have a momentum loss. In Class 4A District 6, Waukee has beaten Indianola 42-14. Brian Myers will have scores and more for you following the game here on the No Coast Network. Ball goes back to the Knoxville 42, setting up 1st and 14. We are in running time, 9:20 to go in the fourth quarter. Oskaloosa up 42-0. Two receivers wide to either side. Sophomore Andrew Else in the game at quarterback. Give for Leland Evans up the middle. He'll gain to the 40 for a pickup of 2. 2nd and a dozen. Again, we're in running time, and the Indians in no great hurry. Two receivers wide to either side. Holmberg coming in motion from a wing on the left. He'll take a handoff and a jet sweep far side. Is hit at the 40-yard line and gets to the 39. Holmberg, 5'10", 150, a sophomore. Picked up a yard on that play to set up 3rd and 11 with 8:22 to go. Fourth quarter. Indians about to go to 4-0 in the district and clinch a tie for the district championship. They'll win it outright with a victory at South Tama County next week. Else back to throw, but penalty flags. And penalty on Knoxville, a 12 on the field, I'm guessing. That makes it 3rd and 6 at the 34-yard line of Knoxville. Else to throw. Under pressure. Got the ball away and it's caught. Dalton Ames with the catch. As Ben Olson, a linebacker, just came right in practically untouched and got some really good pressure on Andrew Else, but he got the ball away. And that is an Oskaloosa first down. A gain of 9 to the 25-yard line of Knoxville. Another penalty flag comes down as Else runs to the left side, and he will gain maybe a yard. Holding the call on Oskaloosa. And with some newer guys in the game, things are starting to get a little bit sloppy. In the freshman game tonight, Oskaloosa remains undefeated, beating Knoxville 33-8. Actually, the Oskaloosa JVs don't have a game on Monday. Their game with PCM was canceled. So this will be some of the playing time for the junior varsity tonight on a varsity level. Indians have the ball at the Knoxville 37. 1st and 20 with 7:10 to go in the fourth quarter. Else to throw. Throws on the near side. Pass caught. 35-yard line, 30-yard line by Holmberg. He's run down just short of the 25-yard line. They'll put it on the 26 for a gain of 11. 2nd and 10. Des Moines East leads Ottumwa 33-10 after 3 quarters in Des Moines. Else out of the pistol, back to throw. Rolling right, dumps it off, caught by Leland Evans. Tried to get outside on the far side and will lose a yard. And that'll set up 3rd down and about a dozen. So loss of a yard on that play to the 27-yard line. 6:05 to go, 3rd quarter. Indians up 42-0. Cole Henry with a couple of touchdown passes. He's run for a score. Casey Hill has run for a couple of touchdowns. Tyler Miller has 1 touchdown on a run and 1 on a pass. Toss for Evans over the left side, and he is wrapped up right away by Kyle Ramsey, as Knoxville's first-string defense is still in the ball game. That is going to set up 4th and long with 5:35 to play. Loss of 2 to the 29-yard line on that play by Leland Evans. Indians have all 3 timeouts remaining, and they will go for it here on 4th and 14. Else from the pistol, and Andrew to throw. Set up a screen, caught by Holmberg. Trying to get around the corner far side. Hit at the 25, but short of the 1st down. And Knoxville to take over with 4:51 to go and the clock running, trailing 42-0. They'll start at their own 29-yard line. Indians looking to hold on and get their first shot out of the season. Closest they came was at Grinnell, where they won 44-7. They had 3 opponents shut out at halftime going into tonight. Trying to finish off the donut here. And a toss coming around the near side for Tyler Wells, working wide to the 30-yard line, 35. Fumble the ball that goes out of bounds before an Indian player could get to it. It is a 1st down for Knoxville. And it goes to the 45-yard line, so the fumble probably gave them another 5 yards. 3:40 to play. Again, the clock running. We're in running time with Oskaloosa up 42-0. Knoxville will finish their season next week at Newton. Indians at South Tama County next Friday. Nichols is the quarterback out of the pistol. Nichols rolling left, throwing, incomplete. Pass was intended for Mike Hudson on the far side and was a couple of yards short of him. 2nd and 10 with 3:10 to play. Brian Myers with scores and more. Following our ball game here. And again, we will have the video of this game on RadioKMZN.com and also on MCG Cable tomorrow for you. Technical problems prevented us from having a live stream of it, but we will have the video for you tomorrow so you can watch the game again. Play fake. Nichols on the carry, near side, 45-yard line, 40, run down at the Oski 35 out of bounds. Kieran Nichols with 432 yards rushing and 5 touchdowns coming into this evening. And he gains 20 on that play. And I think that is Knoxville's longest play of the night. No, not quite. Cox had a 27-yard run in the 2nd quarter. And I wonder if somebody called a timeout. The scoreboard just flashed off and on, and it's done it again. Now we're running. Under 2 minutes to play, minute 50 to go. Magana back in the game at the quarterback spot. And you'll give it to Nichols, who will fake throwing it. Now he's going to keep it and scramble outside and get run out of bounds. Maybe a yard gain. They've run that play in the past where Nichols would take a handoff and then throw the ball. And he wanted to do that, but apparently couldn't find anybody. A 1-yard gain to the 34, 2nd and 9 with 1:22 to play. And the scoreboard seems to be on the blink a little bit. It would blinked off, and then the clock would run and the clock would advance. Wells is lined up. No, check that. Nichols took the snap. Over the left side, breaking through, ducks past a man to the 25-yard line, to the 20, to the 15, to the 10, to the 5, and a touchdown. Kieran Nichols scoring with 56.8 seconds to play to break the shutout. Five plays, 71 yards on the drive, taking just under 4 minutes, and Knoxville is on the board. Magana is the kicker, but he is... Well, they're going to line up in a swinging gate formation. Hudson is the holder, but he is not... Doesn't seem to be on the field. They throw for a 2-point conversion, and it's broken up. Hudson was the intended receiver, so the try for the point is no good. So our score is Oskaloosa 42 and Knoxville 6, 56.8 seconds to play. We'll have the kickoff in a minute on the No Coast Network.
We all need help from time to time, especially during life's health transitions. Whether you're getting back on your feet or looking for a new place to call home, Care Initiatives is here. For over 25 years, we've helped Iowans maintain independence and quality of life. Rehabilitation, skilled nursing, long-term care, hospice care. No matter what life brings, our team of experts are ready. Care Initiatives for life's health transitions.
For all your home and business pest management needs, call Certified Pest Control of Oskaloosa. Beth and I offer better prices, better service, same-day responses, and satisfaction guaranteed. We are the only pest control company locally owned and operated. Remember, termites on your property will lead to wood structural damage. So call now for your termite inspection and ask about termite pre-treatment of new construction. We also offer bed bug heat treatments. For seasonal or monthly pest control at the guaranteed lowest prices in the area, call Certified Pest Control, 641-295-0700. We are licensed to kill.
Knoxville tried an outside kick on the kickoff, but it skidded out of bounds at about the 37-yard line. Oskaloosa will just take it over here with 56.8 seconds to play. They'll have the ball where it went out, the 37, and the first-string offense is back in the ball game for the Indians. And it looks like they'll just take a couple of snaps and kneel down as Cole Henry is actually lining up under center to take the snap, and he'll take a knee. Oskaloosa going to 7-1 on the season, 4-0 in district play. Knoxville will drop to 3-5 overall, 1-3 in the district. There is not a play clock here at Ken Walk Stadium. So the Indians just kind of watching the game clock behind them to our right. And now lining up with 16 seconds to go just to take a knee one more time. 7 seconds. Or is that going to be enough? And that is it. And this one belongs to the Oskaloosa Indians. The final score, Oskaloosa 42 and Knoxville 6. We'll sum up the scoring when we return to Knoxville in 2 minutes. This is Oskaloosa High Football on the No Coast Network.
Hello, my name is Craig Ford, and just over a year ago, I purchased the Ford dealership in Oskaloosa. We changed the name to Craig Ford, and we got to work making it better. In our first year, we have increased our sales by over 100%. We believe in both big discounts and exceptional service. Not just when you buy a vehicle, but the entire time you own your vehicle. Craig Ford is a great place to buy your next new or pre-owned vehicle.
My name is Luke Harris, and I'm proud to be a local farmer. Partnering with Flight and State Bank helps me in my farming enterprise to make sound day-to-day decisions from a financial perspective because they provide the financial stability and advice that I need to run my business the way it needs to be ran.
At Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy, we're proud to keep the Oskaloosa Indians and their fans safe and feeling good on and off the field. Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy is the expert in injury care, orthopedics, and sports rehab with a new facility in Oskaloosa, complete with an open gym area in addition to several private treatment rooms. If pain is bugging you, come see the experts at Kinetic Edge for a free injury screen. Find out more, including why the Oskaloosa Indians trust Kinetic Edge at kineticedgept.com.
For over 30 years, Pella Printing has been leading the way in the print industry with quality equipment, modern facilities, and skilled staff. The Pella approach combines old-world craftsmanship with today's cutting-edge technology to provide brilliant printed products at a value price. They take the time to understand clients' needs from design to pre-press to printing and delivery to build lasting relationships with their customers. Whether you need personalized graduation announcements, oversized posters and banners, marketing materials, or stationery, Pella Printing offers a broad assortment of quality printed products done with speed and precision. Pella Printing, where technology and craftsmanship meet.
Stadium in Knoxville. I'm Joe Lancello. The Oskaloosa Indians win their 7th in a row, go to 7-1 of the season, 4-0 in Class 3A District 7 play. The Indians defeating Knoxville 42-6 tonight. And it was all Oskaloosa. The Indians getting on the board with 1:35 to go in the first quarter. Cole Henry with a 40-yard touchdown pass to Isaac Schultz. Aaron Blom's extra point made it 7-0 in favor of the Indians. In the second quarter, the Indians drive again, 67 yards in 9 plays, taking 3:16. Casey Hill on a 2-yard run. The extra point made it 14-0 with 8:29 to go in the half. After the Indians' defense forced a 3-and-out, the Indians would drive 53 yards in 5 plays. Tyler Miller on a 6-yard run. The extra point made it 21-0 with 4:56 to go in the half. Then on the Indians' final drive of the first half, they would drive 88 yards in 7 plays in 1 minute and 2 seconds. Casey Hill scoring on a 1-yard run, his second score of the game. And that was set up with Cole Henry completing 4 of 6 passes on that drive. The Blom extra point made it 28-0 with 13.3 seconds to go in the half. 28-0 Oski at the break. End of the third quarter, the Indians took the second half kickoff, drove 63 yards in 4 plays. Cole Henry on a 24-yard run. He was rolling to his left and just saw an open lane along the left sideline, and he took it. 35-0 in favor of the Indians, and that brought us into running time. After a 3-and-out by Knoxville, the Indians would score again for the final time, a 5-play, 57-yard drive that took 2:36 off the clock. Cole Henry to Tyler Miller, a 3-yard touchdown pass, made it 42-0 with 5:49 to go in the third quarter, 42-0 after 3. And Knoxville getting a touchdown very late in the game, a 34-yard scramble by Kieran Nichols. The try for a 2-point conversion was no good. 42-6 Oskaloosa with the win. The Indians now 4-0 in the district. They clinch a tie for the district title, and they can win it outright, next week, either with a Pella loss or preferably a win at South Tama County. We'll have that game at South Tama next week on the No Coast Network, 7:30 pregame and 7:30 kickoff and pregame at 7:15. Also, if you're looking for the video feed of tonight's game, we will have that tomorrow on Radio KMZ, on RadioKMZN.com, and also on MCG Cable. That will be tomorrow. That will be available, the video feed of tonight's game. And that is going to do it for us tonight here from Oskaloosa. Thanks very much to Brother Dave back at Mission Control. Thanks to our sponsors. Thanks to Titus Lutzering getting the video crew here. And we thank you for listening. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast, and we hope you stay tuned for Scores and More with Brian Myers coming up next.
You've been listening to Oskaloosa Indians football action on the No Coast. To Oskaloosa Indians football action on the No Coast Network. Brought to you by Cloud Valve Company, Oskaloosa Vision Center, Mahaska Drug, Hawkeye Real Estate, Edward Jones Investments, Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy, Pella Printing, Quincy Place Mall in Ottumwa, Fred's Muffler Shop, Malcolm Lumber, Bank Iowa, the Rock Island Tap, Northern Mahaska Specialty Care Center, Robert Auld Investments, Kelly Style Insurance, Lighton State Bank, Falvey Lumber, and Certified Pest Control. Your Keys to the Game sponsor is Craig Ford. This has been a presentation of the No Coast Network.